just when you join the dots of the press under attack and the deportations, Trump effectively ignoring court orders, crackdowns on protests on university campuses, and the fear being instilled, the obeying in advance. I mean, how worried are you that this country is sliding towards authoritarianism?
Well, I would commend you to listen to the last 10 minutes of my State of the State speech, because I talked about that very thing. I am deeply concerned about the slide that we're in, and I mentioned the pogroms and the Holocaust because those are personal experiences. Not the Holocaust. The pogroms are a family experience. I built a Holocaust museum. I mean, I have grown up understanding that, not just minorities, but, large swaths of people can be under direct attack in an authoritarian regime, and they will use the majority, lie to the majority, use propaganda in order to foment an attack. And that is currently the case. We're all seeing the well-orchestrated videos of the raids to take immigrants to this country, some of whom are legal immigrants to the United States, some of whom are U.S. citizens, to take them away and to justify it by saying, well, there are Venezuelan gang members, which I guarantee there are. And for God's sakes, let's take people who are violent criminals, convicted violent criminals, and let's remove them from this country if they are here and undocumented, right? But when you're doing a sweeping raid, and by the way, on day one, where did they come? Chicago. Who did they bring with them? Dr. Phil. I'm not exaggerating. They brought Dr. Phil to Chicago with his new online TV channel. And why did they do that? Because they wanted to get the most amount of attention to what they were doing, not because they wanted to effectuate actually going after violent criminals who are undocumented who should be deported, but rather they wanted people to see that they're doing something. And so they'll just take sweeping hundreds of people and take them out of the country. So look, you mentioned a lot of things, and the defying court orders is a whole other topic of conversation, hugely important, again, what authoritarian regimes do. But here's the thing you all ought to do is, if you haven't already read about Orbán in Hungary, go read about what he did steadily, not that slowly, to put the noose around that country. And Donald Trump admires Orbán. And I believe he and his team have learned from that and are replicating that.